Hello and welcome to RQ Streams this Wednesday evening. How are we all, folks? My name is Anil and I am here to play games for you. Hello everyone. Hey. Wow, that was near instantaneous. Right. So, I am on a new computer this week. Thanks to Mike getting an upgrade. I now have taken possession of his old machine. So, fingers crossed and touching wood, I should now be able to play all of those things that I have not been able to or have had to give up on over the last month or two. So, all being stable, all being well, this means that I should be able to bring you Baldur's Gate 3, Crusader Kings 3, Backbone, Grim Fandango, all of those ones I've had to cut out on and go to my backup games or do AMAs for. We should be able to now examine. Oh wow, you've already put us on a hype train. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Lotus Flare, for the tier 2 resub. 8-month resub. Wow. Saying morning all. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you very much, Molietsu, for the 420 bits, blazing it behind that train. And thank you very much, Are You Here, for the 100 bits. Thank you very much, Elea Thinks, for the 500 bits. Much appreciated. Thank you, everyone. Hearts there. Oh, wow. Let me take that off. So, as I said, new machine. More or less got it just set up before the stream today. So, if there are any teething problems, if there are any sound issues, how am I coming through? I might have to do a little bit of tinkering on the fly. But hopefully, he said, fingers crossed, everything should be coming through clear and without problem. So, you say I'm sounding great. Okay, good. My voice meter is showing me to be so. People heard the music coming in. Good. Hopefully the game audio isn't going to be a problem. No one's experiencing any video lag or tearing right now, I'm hoping. I'm hoping you're all able to see this at the quality and the broadcast level it is going out
less
as.
stress for Anil.
Cool. Thank you very much, Non-Binary Star System, for the 100 bits. Thank you indeed. Oh, hey, Mike. Oh, that's so sweet of you to say. Obviously, the big test is going to be when we switch to the game. And as I say, I think I have got everything set up okay for it. And hopefully I won't even have to turn down any of the graphical settings. But hey, let's get some of the admin out of the way. Hi, I am Anil. For those of you who don't know me, I'm the community manager here at Rusty Quill. And Rusty Quill is an entertainment company and podcasting network. And we put out 3 shows a week covering a variety of genres, from actual play to horror to sci-fi. You can find details about everything that we do over at our website at www.rustyquill.com. And this RQ Streams, this project would not be possible without your immense support and generosity, either by direct donation, which you can do in the link down below, by supporting us via cheering, by giving us bits, by subscribing here on the channel using the button that is up there-ish somewhere if you're on desktop, and subscribing, which gets you a whole bunch of emotes to use or wherever you so wish. Or by subscribing to our Patreon at www.patreon.com/RustyQuill, where you can get access to a bunch of additional materials and bonus stuff related to the various shows that we put out. So, that out of the way, what are we here to do today? Ho! Wow! Wow, Molietsu giving 10 gift subs to the community. Welcome to the channel, Lord of Thumb, Old School Zero, BT Dimensions, is Gurja, NER, Shiramisa, Tobinka, Legillian, Tungniv, Welcome to the channel, courtesy of Molietsu. Oh, hey Crunchy, and a big shout out to the mods this afternoon as well. They're the ones with the swords. No, it's just it's a username with a lot of A's. That I hopefully pronounced right. But thank you very much, Moliere. Absolute, yeah. As Sparstangled says, absolute champion. So, what are we here to do today? Today, given that it is almost Halloween, I decided to get in on the scary games, or at least the horror game genre, for this week. Maybe not quite as far down that rabbit hole and down the fear hole as Mike went with his playthroughs. And if you haven't seen them, I thoroughly do recommend going back and watching the VODs for that to see our boy and how he coped immensely well with things like Alien Isolation and Five Nights at Freddy's. It is truly a magnificent thing to behold. So yeah, go back and catch that. But my contribution to this week is a supernatural... It's a survival horror mixed with a roguelite. And we've talked about roguelites here on the channel before, in terms of games that require you, or that are expecting you to do multiple runs through the game in order to improve your character, to kind of like level up, to learn more of how the game expects you to play and get better on an incremental basis. Dread Nautical, which is the game that we are playing today, is a cosmic horror game with a lovely art style that falls into this kind of, as I say, roguelike category. How much it is, I don't know, because I don't know a lot about the game, apart from the fact that it's had fairly middling reviews. Thank you very much, Elia. Thanks for another 100 bits. Thank you so much. Obviously, when we talk about roguelikes, Rogue is the progenitor of the genre. But many people here, hopefully, actually, let's scrap that, because there's a lot of sweeping generalizations in that. The current hotness in the roguelike genre is a game called Hades, using Greek mythology as a basis for you playing basically the son of Lord Hades, running through the underworld and trying to improve your weapons and get your skills up by various boons and things like that with the various characters you interact with along the way. I'm not playing Hades. Ben has actually played Hades on the Brothers Meredith channel, though I suspect that was quite some time ago now. Duckpond, I assumed Hades was a dating sim, and I'm not sure why. To be honest, I would prefer it if it were a dating sim, because roguelikes are not my cup of tea. Or cup of coffee. It's not a genre I tend to get on with very well, but I am going to give it a go today and see. Brennan says it is also a dating sim, to be fair. I have heard that, actually, here. Hades does have a god mode if you want to focus more on story. Okay, good to know. And thank you very much for the 100 bits, Isutasaurus. Thank you there. Crunchy, anything's a dating sim if you believe in yourself. True, and especially given the propensity of Rusty Quill chats and associated chats to kind of wife anything that we come across. I guess that is not an unfair assertion. So, what we're going to do is we are going to have a look at this game, and let me hope that calling us ambitious. How nice of you. Second row for Pip, wifing us. I don't know what you mean. Look, I've had to put a chat wife command into the bot. It's become that prevalent. So you know. I'm looking at all of you. Oh, we're courting. Okay, sure. We are courting with a view to wifing, perhaps. Oh, I have updated all the. I did reset all the counters, Crunchy, so no need to do that. Right. So, as I say, we are going for Scary Times on the High Seas with a Dread Nautical. As I say, new machine. Hopefully everything is... wow, I'm getting a lot of reverb myself. Hopefully everything is all well and good. Do let me know if there are any visual issues or if things start to lag or anything like that. As I say, fingers crossed, there shouldn't be any problems. Soft angled, we're very eligible chatulars and chatulorettes. That's a bit of a tongue twister as a word, but I quite like that portmanteau. And of course, yes, let's not be unaware of Ace and Arrow folk who may not want to spouse anything. That is a very valid position as well. Okay, cool. Let's see what we can do. That's not for me. Let me up this. Oh, thank you very much. Are you here for giving a gift sub to Sparstangled? Do this. So there is a really nice intro cinematic, which I will try and get up. No, where is it? Back. Extras. Cutscenes. Okay, right. Let's switch to the game. Okay, and here you can see the cruise liner Hope. And I'm going to play the opening cutscene. And we will see.
Yes. There you are, oblivious, drifting through the Atlantic. You know not what awaits you, gifted one. You know not what drew you to this ship to begin with. You ponder the voice in your head. Like these other foolish mortals hear it as well. I assure you, they do not, nor are they necessary. Their reality will not miss them. Their reality will soon be no more. Welcome to my realm, child. A realm of darkness. A realm of despair. A realm of dread.
So, that is what we are faced with. I should just say, content warnings for this game. I wasn't able to find a very detailed set, so we're going with a fairly generic of cosmic horror, supernatural incidents, horror game tropes, including probably jump scares, as well as a general violence content warning. As I say, it was difficult to find anything more detailed than that on this. So, let us go back and start a new game. Cool. So, we've got a difficulty. Normal. The shifting nature of the reality is more forgiving. A mysterious force sets back the clock, allowing you another attempt. You only lose what you gained on your failed foray. So you go back to the beginning of the day, teammates don't leave your side, and the gear you carried out onto the ship is still in your stash. Hard. When you're defeated in battle, you lose all that you're carrying. Anyone braving the ship's decks with you is lost, but you may find them again. Survivors outside the bridge will die. Gear you carried out onto the ship is lost to the chaotic flux of reality. Teammates are also lost elsewhere on the ship, though you may find them again. Insane. No pity, no remorse. If you fall even once, you lose everything and must begin again. Die, start over, die again. Now, with our properly analytical and sensible hats on, no game, no. Please do not call difficulty levels insane. That is really ableist and really stigmatizing on mental health issues. Extremely difficult, absolutely terrifying. There are plenty of words for a difficulty level that does not involve mental health, attacking mental health in that way. I know it has become very commonplace, but you know, these are the sorts of things that we need to push back on ableism in language. So, I'm going to go for normal. As I say, I'm not... roguelikes are not my preferred genre. And we will... Yeah, Brunenza, call it hell mode if that's the case. Plenty of ways of describing it. Yeah, words like insane and words like lunatic. No. Please, just no. So we're going to go for a normal difficulty level and just see how it is on the base.
Drexler. The fastest draw in the... wherever the hell we are.
So we're being presented with 4 character options. A nice mix of character options actually when it comes to presentation here. Let's hope that they're not overly stereotyped. So we've got Fargo Drexler. Health is 100, AP, which I'm guessing are action points, so what we will be able to do in combat also is 5. We've got inventory numbers, which means presumably how much we can carry. Built a career sleuthing through the gutted and stalking down slick moonlit streets. Picked the wrong time for his first vacation in 20 years. So he comes with keen eyes to give a bonus for handguns. Investigate to scan the room for hidden searchables, or fanning. Fargo uses a revolver to shoot up to 4 enemies for 120 damage. Okay. Right, who else have we got?
Good time to idle, I suppose.
V or Vi Misbound.
No Wi-Fi signal here either.
Okay, so gamer teen. Less health, more AP. Actually, same AP? Same AP.
Hey,
Same
slow
inventory.
down a little.
Okay. Dragged on a cruise by her parents in their attempt to prior
no
a game
Wi-Fi
from 2
signal
weeks.
here either.
Vi will have to make do with offline portable game systems instead. So, she's got a controller that deals 20 damage, dazes the target enemy, and it bounces to one random target in close range. Disguise a party member. And team player, survivors find Vi easy to get along with, and she recruits party members faster. So the personable one. Okay, interesting.
We are going to die here if we stay too long.
Hatano Kenichi. Wow, even less health.
Ready
but
for
can carry
battle once
something.
more.
But can carry one more thing. Okay. Escaped the Yakuza life when he moved to America several years ago. Thought the cruise might do him some good. Big mistake. So, received bonus to slashing weapons, but a penalty was ranged. If there's room behind a target, Kenichi dashes through an enemy in a range of 2 for 30 damage. And move in shadows. Kenichi moves undetected for 3 turns and can backstab an enemy while invisible. Okay. Not entirely certain about the presentation here, but yeah.
The name is Mirage, but I sure am real, sweetie.
And we have Mirage. Again, least health, but can do an extra action, but low inventory. Thought taking a few gigs in the cruise ship's lounge would be an easy way to earn a few bucks and a free ride away from the troubled past. Mirage's booming voice stuns all enemies for 2 turns and deals 30 damage. Revitalize. Party members gain 3 HP back after an engagement. And encourage. Temporarily boost morale, giving party members plus 20 damage for 2 turns. So support character primarily. So who do we want to go for?
I am one with the shadows.
A new challenger, huh?
Come on. I ain't got all day.
Looking good.
Here we go again.
The name is Mirage.
I am one with the shadows.
Time to get a closer look at the new guy.
I'm wondering if we should go with the detective because the highest health to start with. Yeah, this is... I really like the art style on this. So, like, we're almost harking back to, you know, a stylized image of what, like, 1920s Art Deco almost. 1920s, 1930s Art Deco is in the graphics. Which is, quite frankly, a style I really like. But can I get like one piece of each of their outfits? Yeah.
Fargo Drexler.
I think
The
for our first run
fastest
through, I'm
draw in
actually
the-
going to stick with
wherever
Fargo
the hell we
because of the high health, just to see what our first run is like and see if we can switch up at a later stage. I mean, if we end up dying as much as I think we are going to, then that's probably what we're going to. Yeah, Brennan says it's definitely leaning into high key into noir tropes. Yeah, very much so. So let's start with Fargo, and we may have to restart the game if we want to try one of the other characters and see how their runs go. So, day 1, lobby, and deck 1. How is the sound for you folks? Can you hear the game audio okay? Oh, sorry, Lenrelli. I will try and slow down on reading the text. Sorry, it's been a while since I've had game text to read in quite some. Actually, no, I was reading game text last week, wasn't I? So, new objective: rude awakening. Waking up in a panic, your curiosity immediately takes over. Where are you? Looking for an escape route, you see a skinny man in a red cap. The only way out is through him. Okay. So we have objectives, we have what I'm guessing is food, some kind of gear sprocket, and a token, so maybe currency of some kind. So we're being told to press to continue. Okay, we have got a tutorial system. Basic movement. You can move your survivor by pressing left click on a free tile. Also, to interact with the skinny man or other objects, use left click. If you want to inspect him, use the right click. So nicely, you've got a visual cue here as well. Okay, so movement. Okay, so tactical square-based movement, very similar to games like XCOM and such. So let's right-click to show details. Jed, you've seen this guy before, but where? Something almost familiar about him. Okay.
Oh, good. You're awake. Though you're probably better off unconscious.
Why? Where am I?
The only place that's safe, the midship lobby. You were almost a goner when I found you downstairs. Name's Jed.
Thanks for your help, Jed. It's nice to meet you. What's going on?
Well, let's just say I love shooting zombies in video games. But this ain't no game, and it sure ain't no fun.
Zombies? Literally?
No, but something like that. Alls I know is passengers started going nuts, attacking each other. The screaming's died down. I imagine a few souls have died too.
That's dark. I've got to see this for myself.
You'll want to keep your eyes open for food too. Ain't none in here. And look for the radio and foghorn on the bridge. Maybe someone out there can help us. Last thing, take that there lead pipe in the elevator. Sad to say, you're gonna need it as a weapon.
Some vacation.
Okay, new objective, better off unconscious. Before I read that animation style wasn't too great. Yeah, those hands were quite something. Yeah, as much as I just said, I really like the art style. Probably better in 2D, or the painted 3D than that. I think the Lego movies look better, to be quite honest. Edgeman says, I know this was probably low budget, but seeing dialogue with no lips movement is a pet peeve. I can get behind that. Yeah, and what was with the tiger stripe markings on his arms? Yeah, I'm not so fussed about the lack of fingers and them being drawn as mittens, but there was a very much a sizing disparity between them, and I know Yowie hands is a thing that we make fun of in video games because of the difficulty in animating hands and grasping and things like that. Yeah, I don't know if this is too much on the parody side or not, but anyway, we're getting lost in cinematic analysis there. So, new objective: better off unconscious. Jed seems to have a screw loose. Better look around for yourself. Take the elevator to deck 1. Okay. Move the camera by pressing WASD or by moving the mouse while pressing and holding mouse button 3. By moving the cursor to the edge of the screen. Okay, so camera action as it was for Crusader Kings 3. That seems to be very commonplace these days. Rotate with Q and E, or by moving the mouse left and right while pressing and holding right click. Zoom with the mouse wheel. Okay, so we can zoom in. Oh, and it does layered contextual zoom as well. So we can move back and forward. We move the camera. Can zoom in like that. Okay. So let's see if there's anything worthwhile we need to take. One moment, chat. Just got a quick message. Okay. Okay, right. So what we got? Is there actually anything else in this room? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, that's the only thing we can click on. It's a little bit disappointing for the first one, but okay. Deck 1. Yeah, the soundscaping is really good. Thank you very much, Lula Lidis, continuing the gift sub that you got. What's with the writing? I wonder if this is something that we're going to have to interpret. So, new objective, scavenging. Things look grim up here. Maybe Jed isn't a lunatic. What did we just say? Okay, I know it's probably being used in context, but, you know. Tropes, folks. Take it slow as you look for anything useful. Okay, collect loot by searching rooms and defeating enemies. So. Oh, we have a pipe. Oh, look, it's a pipe. Obviously, the expected thing to be said here is very obvious if you're a fan of the Magnus Archives, but thank you very much, Joe Mendasium, for giving a tier 1 gift sub to Shy Magpie. It's much appreciated. A pipe in Rusty Quill? What could possibly go wrong? And the fact that it's actually got a 14 under there suggests to me that this weapon has durability. Now, I'm not a big fan of durability in mechanics in games. So that durability mechanics is where an item you've got has a limited number of uses. In some games they work, and survival horror is probably one of the few genres where it does work in order to maintain attention to the game. Yakuza is another. The Yakuza series of games is another one where I think it actually ends up working well, particularly when you are using improvised objects rather than weapons themselves. To like beat up on your enemies. Brennan says, I feel like a lead pipe is pretty durable versus almost anything you hit with it. True, if it is actually lead, then lead is very brittle. I was very sad when my sword in Breath of the Wild broke. Breath of the Wild is one of the games that I feel does not require a durability mechanic. In a lot of games, in a lot of things, durability mechanics, particularly on key weapons that you have spent time upgrading or investing in, if you haven't got a repair mechanic to go along with it, I'll just feel bad. So let's see, we've got various things that we can click on here, and a red arrow suggesting that we can go out. So it's telling us to do what's on.
Let's see.
Drag and drop items to your action bar, or select a slot and double click it, and double click on the item you want to pick it up. Each item has an action point requirement to use. Using any item depletes its durability. Okay. Thank you very much, Anonymous Gifter, for giving a sub to Len Rayleigh. Crunch says, I feel Witcher 3 does durability well because it takes your weapons a long time to degrade, but it adds into the feel of a monster hunter being a job, so you have to look after your weapons tomorrow. Yeah, so in a game like that, if you've got a durability mechanic that coincides with a repair mechanic, then that's fine. It just goes along that you are able to keep your good weapon or something that you have sentimental value or attachment to, rather than not necessarily like using it or having to use it to the point where you will expect it to break. Brennan, I think the devs should have to indicate the game weapon breaking in actual use before they can employ durability mechanics. Let me see your break a sword before you tell me you can do it. I think that is immensely fair. I'm guessing the dots here are going to be how many action points it takes to use it. Okay, so confirm. So we found five scraps and a bandage, which has 1 use. Okay, cool. Take all. Okay, new objective, scouting. Okay, bandages are a good start. Continue poking around on this deck. Sorry. Ooh. Okay, interesting. There's an outside on the top deck. So we're starting right from the very top. Okay, well, it doesn't look like there's anything else in here.
Excuse me.
Ah!
Are you okay?
Ooh. New objective, investigation. What's that thing over there? Cautiously approach it and try to examine it. Okay, combat and tactical mode. Fighting enemies is turn-based. At the start of every turn, you receive action points, AP, that you can spend to move, attack, or use abilities. When you have spent all your action points, your turn ends. You can end your turn manually by pressing the end turn button. Okay, so we'll be given a helpful. So 1 space of movement is 1 AP. Punching, attack actions seem to cost 2. Okay, bandage, and we've got the pipe. Oh, we've got a fist. Okay, thankfully our fists have infinite durability and only take 1 AP. We've also got a investigation, which we can't necessarily use. Map. Aha. Oh, I like this style. Good use of like fonts and such to mimic like, as I say, 1920s, 1930s style. We are like islands in the sea, separate on the surface but connected in the deep. Okay, that will be end turn. So we'll begin with countdown, aren't we? Okay, move 1. Thrall. You get too close to these zombie type things, you're going to get attacked. Fortunately, they ain't as tough as, well, just about everything else out to kill us. Unknown hit points, unknown movement range, damage. Okay, the fact that the tab box disappears every time we move the mouse a fraction is a little bit annoying. But I'm guessing we're being invited to attack, so let's punch it. Let's save the pipe. The action bar indicates the survivor's chosen weapon. Choose the pipe to arm yourself. Okay, fine.
Is that my blood or yours?
Does hit fairly hard. Objective complete. Investigation. That thing was not friendly. Stay focused. Find some food, send out a distress call, and get back to Jed. Okay, that seems simple enough. Consumables. Apply the bandage to heal your wounds. Select the bandage on your action bar and click on your survivor. Consumable items will disappear from your action bar when all charges are used up. Okay, so where's our hit points? Oh, up here. Okay, cool. So, bandage, common, replenishes a modest amount of health. Heals 20 health. I'm only down 10 hit points. I'm not going to waste it. Let's search. Scraps and runes. Okay, so some kind of currency it looks like. Do we have a save? We have save and exit. That's not great. I would have preferred a key bindings, cycle abilities. Do we have a manual save button? It doesn't look like it. Okay. Okay. Resume. Okay, something gleaming over here. 12 scraps. Okay, cool. Let's carry on. Enemy awareness. Some of the enemies are in a sleeping state, but they will be aware once you enter their proximity range. Warned enemies will attack and follow you. Enemies are sensitive to loud noises too, but they are also vulnerable to sneaking attacks, especially from behind. Okay, so we are expected to do a certain degree of tactical movement here. Good to know. So we probably don't want to approach that front on. But we do want to investigate that. So let's try going here. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do, but okay. Doesn't appear to be aware of us just yet. Ooh, bridge key. Ooh, we found a pistol. And this guy is good with pistols. Okay. We've got a bridge key card, which apparently was in the cooker. Scraps, runes, and food. Okay.
Got some food. Now to call for help.
Go to the bridge, send out a distress call. Quest items like the bridge key do not require a slot on the action bar. Good, thank you. If you found them, you have them in your pocket. Okay. So I would really have liked hover over tooltips. That would have been useful for things like this. Okay, that's tactical. Ah, see, now that's a really useful thing because it means that you don't necessarily have to go and move around to know, like, how far can you move. We don't need tactical right now. There's a bathroom and something in the corner there. So let's go and investigate that. Okay, that's something to be searched. Okay, so it actually has quite a large proximity range. Oh, it's quite fast. I think I am going to bludgeon you.
Just a scratch.
Huh. Probably doesn't have a huge amount. Oh, hit points 58. Okay. Noise, silent, damage 8. Okay, right. So it should only have 8 points left, so I can.
What a mess.
Yeah, there we go. Nice scraps, 2 runes. Okay, these are all just bathroom stalls that don't have anything. But there is something down here. A broken bottle with 5 durability and broken scraps. Okay. Oh, our inventory is full. Okay. So here's where we've got tactical inventory management. Let's use the. Let's use
That's
the
better.
And then we've got. Oh. So the broken bottle. Advanced sneak attack, greatest bonus damage when attacking from the side or behind. 24 damage, nice. And only so this is 25 damage, this is 24, and the pistol is loud and does 40 damage, but has a range of 4. Okay. So these are all things that we are looking to build up knowledge of as we go through the game, and I'm guessing that in due course you kind of like internalize what it is. Can we sneak up on this fellow? No. Okay. Can we get into a position where we can? Or should we just try shooting him? Let's back off. Okay, let's see if we can actually get round behind him. I'm wondering if our speed is... Oh, of course. Duh. Silly Anil. Well, let's use the broken bottle. And there we go.
Let's see.
Ooh, oh. Like, obviously health is going to be a big thing in this. So... we'll want to take that over the broken bottle, I'm guessing. Yeah. Yes, drop it. We'll take that. This do? Replenishes a modern... Okay, so we've got 2 bandage packs to heal health. Okay, nothing else in this room, so let's head out. Useful items can often be found on the bridge. Leave no cabinets unchecked. Well, duh. This is a survival game. You loot everything. New objective, SOS. And the radio's broken, of course. The foghorn will have to do. Okay, let's start here. Oh, that's the horn. Okay, well, let's search the room first. Not actually been given a lot of options for everything. Well, it says useful items can be found on the bridge. Ooh, a life jacket, 10 scraps, and tome page. Oh, we can decipher it. When comes dread. Now, the question is, how were we able to decipher it? What skills does Fargo possess that we haven't been told about? So it's automatically given us armor. Can save your life in the water, but can it save you against attacks? Prevents, gives us 2 damage reduction and has a durability of 10. Now the question is, does that durability mean that we can take 10 attacks? Or that when we reduce damage by 10, it falls apart? That is the question that we hopefully find out. Len Rayleigh says, the survivors are actually all secretly cosmic horrors. Even they don't know that. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so let's sound the foghorn, because that's what we're being asked to do. SOS. The horn's blast resonates through your skull, filling up every part of your consciousness. Like a light going out, you collapse to the floor. Well, that was a bit dramatic, but okay, sure. No survivor interactions. Okay, interesting. Don't quite know what this is telling us, unless that's basically stuff that we are banking at the end of each day. Ah. Survivors will be hungry after each day, but you can feed them food they found on the deck. If your survivors stay hungry, they will be slower and may lose health, which could lead to their deaths. Food keeps you healthy at the end of each day. Ration it as you like, but be careful. Not feeding survivors may lead to them losing health or even dying. Okay. So, we don't need to do that, but telling me what these icons mean would be really helpful. Because I don't know if that means eat it myself. Although, actually, it says, given that it says that I am hungry, I guess keep myself alive first. So by intuition, I'm guessing that this is give food out and eat food ourselves. However, I do wonder, as I say, without things being pointed out like that, these symbols, while vaguely intuitive to you and I, may not be to everyone.
Better than nothing.
So we change our status to fed. Okay. So day 2, when comes dread. Okay, so there's a bunch of these that we don't necessarily know what they are. Okay. New objective, rude awakening? Waking up in a panic, your curiosity immediately takes over. Where are you? Oh yeah, we've done this once already.
Oh, good. You're awake. Though you're probably better off unconscious.
Jed, what happened? How am I back in here? Shouldn't we be getting rescued?
Whoa.
Jed is in awe.
You remember sounding a horn? That's a first. We've been at this a while now, you see. I've sent you out for supplies several times, and you've always returned. The only difference is, this time you remembered going out there in the first place. Not sure how many times we've done this now, but I wonder, maybe this is progress. Maybe things are looking up for us. It's nice to feel optimistic again. Time's come to build a workbench. It'll help you fix up your gear for the next time.
Oh?
Take these scraps. They'll get you started.
Is there actually a repair mechanic? Also, who are you, Jed, that under these circumstances you are still remarkably upbeat, for given how many times that we appear to have done this? Now, obviously, this isn't the first game to do the in inverted commas dying or the memory loss return to action kind of mechanics. One of the first games that I came across this in is one of my all-time faves, and that's Planescape Torment, where it could be considered a roguelike actually, in the sense that you needed to die, or dying didn't end your game, and you needed to die in order to actually advance some of the plot, as the Nameless One. And actually, now that I look back, because obviously I didn't know this kind of terminology back then. Lerelli says Jed is endgame boss. Ooh. Let me just keep an eye on the time, because I will need to make sure that we are taking appropriate breaks and such. Actually, we're coming up to 6, so cool. Okay, Rude Awakening. Jed is evasive, but he's right. You've got to be ready for whatever these creatures can dish out. While you collect your thoughts, use the scraps to build a crafting station. Okay. So, guessing this is where we're setting up as a base of operations then. We have 114.
I should repair my pipe at the crafting station.
Objective
Then talk
complete.
to Jed before heading out.
Okay, so maybe I might not be so down on the durability mechanic, given that we can actually repair, and in this case, seemingly upgrade our weapons. So upgrading the bench presumably costs 100. If you upgrade, yeah, max item level 3. So this gives me a tooltip. Why doesn't this? Crafting station. You can use the collected scraps on the crafting station to upgrade or repair your equipment. Items can also be salvaged to get more scraps. Oh, that's nice. I wonder if I can go back and get the glass bottle. But we've got such limited inventory. So what does this mean? So 6. So noise loud, aim can choose target in range, deadly important boot. So 40 damage, 5% critical hit. So we can improve its durability, so presumably repair. What does this do? So repair, upgrade, or improve its range? Oh no, recycle. So we'll get 48 scrap if we recycled it. What about the pipe? Okay. So I'm going to repair it for 16. We've got 64. Upgrade it for 16 or recycle for 48. Okay, well we've been told we need to repair it. And we can upgrade our armor, which I might do actually. So let's repair. You can adjust the scrap amount for exchange of the success repair to the repair. If the repair is unsuccessful. Oh no. It's a repair chance. Right. Just as I was going to give this a passing grade, it's variability on repair chance. And you're not telling us what the repair. So I can get by if you're going to tell me that the repair chance is something like 90 or 95%. I'll believe that. If this is a 50-50, I will not be happy. And it's probably not going to tell me, is it? Okay. 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 Good. Fair credit on you, game, for second guessing me. I was obviously much more willing to not give you credit than this. So Slidey, good. Okay, we can work with that. That's actually nice. I will give it you credit. There's me being pessimistic about games like this. So
Yeah, there we go.
Cool. So we've got 14 of 14 durability. How much to upgrade the? So 16 to upgrade the pistol. I actually want to upgrade my life jacket. Yeah.
Looking good.
Cool, because more defense is always better. Let's get out of here. Exit the crafting bench. Okay.
Jed, what happened to the passengers and crew?
I couldn't tell you. Best I can do is give you my journal of the ones I've seen. As accurate as I can be about them, anyway.
Oh, I sorta took your journal with me my first trip out. But thank you. I did see a couple of thralls yesterday, but no people or bodies.
I see what you mean. I reckon if we're alive, others must be too. Why don't you have a look around on deck too?
I think I will.
Ah. Okay, objectives, strength in numbers. So, at this point, I'm going to take a quick... the problem with my desk being on an incline, the mouse just drops every time I let it go. I'm going to take a quick break here, refresh my drink, because there is less voice acting in this than I thought, so with reading, my throat is feeling a little bit on the dry side. So time to get some honey and lemon. I'm going to take a quick break. Hopefully you get to stretch your legs, get yourself another drink, some snacks, and we'll be back in about 5 minutes, chat. See you in a mo. And we're back. How is everyone doing here, folks? Let's just put the music and the sounds back on. The soundtrack is really good. I am really liking this. Oops. Oh, really? Kudos for the sub gift placement on the break screen. Oh, is it cropping up on like the one of the monitors? There have been some gifts. Oh, thank you very much, Molietsu, for giving out gift subs to Cyanid Tree and Doily Spider while we were on break. Very much appreciated. Actually, I can't take credit for that. That's probably Mike's doing, because I am using a lot of the same settings. As he did, just to make things simpler. So, okay, we are going to try and use the lift and go down to deck 2, and hopefully try and find some other survivors. Build your survivor's loadout before each deck. Decide which weapon, consumable, or gear to take with you. Ooh, okay. Well, since I only have 3 things, I'm going to take them all. Oh, you heal up at the end of... Oh. So here's the thing. Should I actually put the... bandages into... should I actually not take the bandages? So that I've actually got a spare inventory slot. You know what? I might put these back in here and just. I mean, this may be foolish. Scallion pancakes. Oh, I haven't had scallion pancakes in ages. Or at least not good ones. So let's I wonder if I go back to 1, will it put the enemies back, or can I go and pick up the glass bottle and then recycle it? New subjective. The cycle continues. The bridge and the foghorn are calling. The only other way off this deck is death, which is a greater cost. Oh. What? Oh, so the changes. Oh dear. Okay, I will just go back. I was hoping I would go and get the kitchen again.
Jed, what the?
Oh. Okay, that...
Damn. Jed called the elevator back. Jed, what the?
Oh, okay, so once you hit a level, you can't actually go back. That's interesting. I can't just jump down to things. Okay, so I've basically broken the direct line of what we were supposed to do, but okay. No matter, let us see what we can do. Let's check our map, see if we've got anything on that. We need to basically get to the bridge. Okay, let's just do a quick run. Cool. Open as many doors. Oh dear, what happened in here? We've got a thrall. Oh, we've got the casino. Not very well laid out casino, I have to say. Uh-oh. Okay, so we're back in the kitchen, or a different kitchen. Well, actually, what we can do is... darn it. It'll take 3 to get up behind him. Oh, you can't attack on the diagonal. What a shame.
Is that my blood or yours?
Okay, it hit less hard than previous one, but... okay. Guessing if we move here. Not enough action points. Okay. Where did I thought I didn't take them with me. I thought I left the bandages behind. Unless I picked up some more.
Enough of you, pal.
Hey, wow, 55 points of the critical. That's nice. And let's punch you to end it.
Guess now's a good time to rest up a bit.
Oh no, because I took 3 less damage because of the life vest. Cool. Okay, we'll take all of that. We'll take all of that. Oh, what? Hang on, close. Is this not a bandage pack? Yeah, it is. Why can't I take it? It's a bandage pack. That's weird. I wonder if that's a glitch. What's in the range this time?
Good.
Aha, 1 food and a frying pan with 11 durability. Yeah. Okay. So, same as the... Can't make an omelette without breaking a few eggs or heads. Gives a 20% chance of stun. It's 27 damage. With 11 durability, critical range. I'm actually going to swap that out for my pipe. See if we can find the bridge through here. No, no more brutal Piper murder. There's a thrall in here. I don't know how we're supposed to do the get up behind them, unless I'm just not that sneaky a character. Okay, that was probably foolish. Oh, I haven't woken him up. Aha. 31 sneak attack damage. Oh no, I have two.
That's the last of them.
Yeah, good. Okay. Take all that. Is there another thrall in here? Where's the bridge? I mean, presumably it's going to be out here. I would hope. So let's go this way rather than sneak up on that. If you get lost, click the map icon. Sure. Aha. Yes, we found the bridge. Okay. Oh, and the foghorn will send us back to Jed. Okay, well, let's use the foghorn. And the cycle continues. Spiraling willingly into the darkness, you feel something brush against your consciousness. A warm, close space. The tang of blood. Good night, darling. So dramatic with that frying pan. Okay, well at least we're building up a nice stash of like runes and scrap. I'm gonna choose not to eat right now and see what that does. Oh, you have enough food left to feed more survivors. If they go hungry, they may lose health. Do you want to continue without feeding them, you cruel player? Fine, I'll eat.
At least I don't starve today. Okay, please don't tell me you're going to ask us to talk. I should repair my pipe at the crafting station. Then talk to Jed before head Jed.
I couldn't tell you. Best I can do is give you my journal of the ones I've...
Oh, I sorta took your journal with me, my friend.
Okay. So, let's see what we can do here. I'm half tempted to actually just recycle the frying pan and just focus on the pistol. I wonder how sensible that would be. Screw it, let's go for it. It's nothing ventured, nothing gained, shall we? Let's recycle the frying pan. Gets us 131 scrap. Let's try and up. Oh, we can't up. Oh, we can only upgrade to level 3, can we? Oh, I need to up. No, because I need to upgrade the crafting bench before I can do that. So let's upgrade crafting bench.
That's some progress.
Okay. Oh, thank you very much, Joe, for the hydrate. Thank you very much, Lahazam, for giving a gift sub to Evil Auntie. And thank you very much, Joe Mendesian, for giving out 5 gift subs. Welcome to the channel, Daily Show Chica, M. Parsley, Hanawi4003, Magically Lynn, and Mags RVR. Mags Revered, perhaps? Welcome to the channel, courtesy of Joe Mendesian. Thank you very much indeed. Right, so we've upgraded our crafting bench. Let's see what we can do now. Let's try and get our... How much is it going to upgrade our life jacket? So it's 24 to upgrade it, and 12 to... Oh, we only have 7. Well, I think that's a good enough chance. Hooray, okay. because this then gives us a reasonable chance to exit. So I've got 1 bandage and 6 durability on my pistol. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have recycled the pan, but hey ho. Charcoal says the sub GIF animation is right above your camera spot in case you might want to adjust that for future streams. Oh, is it? Okay, let me. Switch. Hopefully that's going to be different now. Let's go. Got everything that we can. Let's go to level 2. Ability usage. You have 1 active and 1 passive ability. Your adventures may lead you to discover other capabilities. New objective, strength in numbers. There must be other survivors on board. Time to find them. United, we'll stand a better chance. Okay, so what are our abilities? Hover overs would be good. Okay, not. Okay, we'll take the lead pipe for now.
A small gift.
Oh, thank you very much, Lucy's Narnia, for the 100 bits. Much appreciated. Are we actually back on a? Are we actually on a different level? We're in another dining room. How many dining rooms does this ship have? Actually, it's a cruise ship. There's bound to actually be lots of dining rooms. To get up there. Movement range is 2 on a zombie, yeah. Do I know how many action points they have? No. How about we just move here and end our turn? They may not be able to attack us in the same. Aha! So. You can't backstab me in the front. It's not what backstab means.
Guess now's a good time to rest up a bit.
You've only lost 6 hit points, Fargo. Surely you're made of sterner stuff.
Let's see.
Let's see what's hiding in the corner of the bathroom. Yeah, we'll take all of that. Okay. Let's decipher this tome page. Some survive the transition. Karen says, is it just me or are there some weirdly placed urinals? Yes. Like, even basic etiquette would make that one in the corner an odd placing. Also, the stalls being on opposite sides of the room. Like, yeah, this is a very weird bathroom layout. But you know, those who can afford to go on cruises like this.
Here we go again.
Okay, thank you very much
By
for the
Neil.
100 bits.
The new PC suits you very well.
Aw.
It's been fun.
Thank you very much, Joe Mendathium, for that cheer. Much, much appreciated. Okay, let's just shoot you. You've been awakened. And then we'll move. Oh, I probably should have moved to a better position. Let's see here. Turn. Oh, you could still get me. Okay. Oh well. Stave your head in.
Let's see.
Well, let's see what's in this luggage. Take all we can. Oh, this whole lack of inventory space is. Let's try and get through this door.
Come on. I ain't got all day.
Right, okay. But there's somebody called Bill. Right, okay. Let's try and get a bit of a better tactical view on this. Well, I guess if they're standing in door, if I move one back, then you can't hit me this round. Oh, Bill's got actions as well. Okay, cool. So I can go one smack, and then punch. Yeah. Here, Thrawley. Well, I'm going to need to repair my life jacket soon. Smashy, smashy. Okay, well, let's get to there then. Scrap, sure, okay, but why are you collecting runes? We haven't been told yet. Evil Auntie says, my BFF is a cruise cargo ship historian. He'd be so offended by this inefficient interior design. Tell me about it. Okay, right, we've got one. What do you mean our bandit? Does that mean that you can't add the different bandage packs are different usages? That's terrible. If they can't stack like that.
That's better.
Oh, because that should have given me 3, surely.
Let's see.
But why are all these zombies carrying runes? Okay, is there anything for me to loot in here first? No, okay, let's talk to Bill. Bill sees his foes' weaknesses and is prepared to exploit them for the good of Queen and country. Okay, so we've got Brit. A name sensitive from deep recesses of your mind. He gestures to
More
you.
of the beasts lurking nearby. Damn crafty blighters seem to simply appear if you look away for a tick. I'm Bill, by the way. Bill Barnstorm.
I know your name. How are you holding up? Will you join your sanctuary? How can you tell they're out there? That's interesting accent, Bill. Stuffed alpaca. Stuffed alpaca. How this game works. So, this is a tactical survival roguelike. The game works in that we have an investigator who we are trying to find out the mystery of what happened to our ship, the Hope, and find other survivors. We have health, we have limited inventory, we have a certain amount of skills, And we're basically trying to make our way through the ship. We haven't died yet, but it's the kind of game where we are expecting to. I don't vibe with tactical games like Hades where you go in and smash enemies. Fair? I'm going to ask
How are you holding up?
It's kind of you to ask. As well as can be expected under the circumstances. Being under constant stress takes its toll. Come now, aid me in dispatching the latest pack of these degenerates.
Secure new objective. Secure the perimeter. What's happening? What's this? Kill 3 creatures. Okay. So we have 3 creatures in the room. I can't get up behind him, but I do have. So I've got 2 abilities. Investigate is the ability. 2 uses per deck to scan the room for hidden searchables. But given that I've got such limited inventory space, and Keen Eyes is my passive, it adds a bonus attack range for handguns. Okay, right. So that's always active. So if I were to shoot this character, for example, deals 40 damage. And then I'll move here. Let's end my turn. Let's see what they do. So I can't get behind him, but I can move beside him and whack him with the pipe to get flanking damage. Okay. So there's definite bonus to being able to get additional damage by, being tactical about it. Let's move there. Oh, darn it. Take 3 to go that way. Well, I can punch this one, or I can whack that one. Well, actually, if I punch, that's one.
Sorry, punk.
I can step forward. Okay, I'll take all. Oh, not enough action points. I was hoping to be able to basically smack him as well, but I think I did that wrong. So let's move out of the way. And hope that Bill actually manages to finish him off. Cool.
That's the last of them.
That was close. They came from nowhere. You wonder if Bill is all right. Sorry, yes. I can't get a sneak attack from behind if they're already awake. It's more, the flanking damage.
Good show. That'll teach those bleeders.
You fight well.
Oh, you did quite well yourself.
Ah.
We're trying to establish a safe space below decks. Would you consider joining us?
Give me some time to mull it over. Come back tomorrow and we can chat. All goes well, you'll find me on deck 3.
Okay. Continue the cycle. With that good deed done, the foghorn remains the clearest path back to the lobby. Reputation. Earn positive reputation with survivors by helping them or interacting with them. They might join you in the lobby if they get to like you. Okay. What have we got here? Scraps. And more scraps. Okay. So we need to find the foghorn again. So let's head out this way. That'll take us back into the dining room. Doesn't appear to be anything in the kitchen. Which is, oh, no, sorry, there's a range here. Okay.
Food. Good.
Hey, 2 food. Excellent. That'll do nicely. Not going to examine exactly what it is, but it's food. And at this point, I guess we'll take food with a capital F. Let's see. Nothing really worthwhile in there, actually. So let's just go out this way. Oh, we've triggered a. The camera movement actually are just different enough from other games to be a bit annoying. Oh, yay! We triggered Bill as well. Excellent. Just got to be a bit careful about. Let's back off. Maybe Bill can get a hit in. Yeah. Bill's pretty nippy actually. Yeah. Got 0 there. Screw it, let's put this up there and see who he attacks. Yeah, okay, so he'll probably attack player ahead of survivors. Cool, what do they have on him?
Let's see.
Yeah, this is weird. Why will you
better.
not stack bandage packs? Where am I? So I'm here. Tasting, I have to go forward because I haven't got an objective marker on my map yet, which would be nice. So let's carry on going through here. What? Enraged Thrall. Oh, they look tough. Okay, let's fire at it. No. Okay, well that was pretty effective. Let's see. My weapons are almost gone. So let's move around here and use my fist.
A new thing trying to kill me. Cute.
Oh no, am I? No, I've got hit points. I've got plenty of hit points. Let's get rid of this. Oh, come on.
That's how it goes.
And then move back. Oh, I had 2
Just
action
a
points. I should have
scratch.
whacked him. I should have whacked him with the pipe. Dog. Pipe. And pipe.
What a mess.
Don't know how many more fights I've actually got in me with
Let's see.
durability.
Let's see.
Let's use one of those.
That's better.
And try and get out this way. Hopefully this is the bridge. Yeah. It's only a level 1 and I don't really want to have to upgrade it again, but I can't afford to take any more damage because my level 3 life vest is almost out. So this is where we've got like a whole bunch of resource management that is actually quite interesting. Oh no, Anna has gone full Zolf. What's next? Sulking in a bathtub. No, I don't think I'm going to be worshipping Poseidon any point soon. No. Actually, yes. Lahaism, not a terribly bad idea. This is a ship and Zolf has profession sailor. So, 2 food, 144 scraps, which is nice. Sure, I'll eat 1.
Yeah, that hit the spot.
Okay, well, we're on day 4 and we haven't died yet. Admittedly, we're only at normal difficulty. If you want to survive, you need to continue exploring the ship and let Jed know what happened. So let's talk to Jed.
So, how'd it go?
I met a retired soldier named Bill.
A vet? I've had quite a bit of combat experience myself. Felt a lot like this, truth be told. So where's this Bill fella then?
He didn't follow. Said he needs to think it over. Seems a little paranoid.
Who knows what he saw out there? Paranoia is a kink that just might save your life.
No,
I say you try and win his trust.
That's not what the word
Before you
kink
head back
means.
out, though, we're gonna need another bed if we want him to stay. Here's some scraps for you to improve our sleeping quarters.
Game, your use of language is decidedly suspect. And also, you know, jumping to conclusions about the paranoia. So, let's upgrade our sleeping... Oh, aha. So, objective complete. We have room for Bill if he decides to enlist. Okay, cool. Take left to deck 3 and see if Bill is willing to listen to reason. I don't know if listen to reason is really the right word here. Upgrading the sleeping quarters allows you to recruit more survivors to your party. Try to keep a free bed at all times so you don't have to turn down anyone who is willing to join you. You can also check party members' stats, abilities, and status. Okay. It's 100 to upgrade it. I forgot to scan the room, but I've got no inventory capacity. I hope there's ability. The fact that there were lock marks on the rest of our inventory bar suggests that there are ways of unlocking graded backspace. Molly, there was only one bed. There was only one bed, yes, and Drexo and I keep forgetting his name. What is his name? Fargo, that's it. And Jed. Where is Jed sleeping? Let's go and upgrade some of our equipment and repair it because yep.
Yeah, that'll do.
So we've repaired our life jacket. I think we need to repair both of these.
Just like new.
Upgrade that. Let's see if we can actually upgrade our pistol. So at least it gives it extra durability as well. Right. Okay, so there at least is a toolbar to tell you what things are, but if we can figure it out ourselves. Okay. Right. Onwards to deck 3. So, I mean, we've gone through 2 decks. I have to say, this has got me interested enough to carry on want to play. It's fairly simple so far, which I'm not disappointed by or such. I do wonder how much complexity and how much more story there is to this. Hopefully we will discover that. Oh yeah, too. 100k slow burn, enemies to friends to lovers, coffee shop. Hey you. I want a coffee ship. Okay, so we've got another room to investigate. 14 lead. See, this is where I really wish that we could save things to be able to take for scrap. Okay, we've got. Why you can't just vault those valises, sir? I wonder if there's going to be a like a portable workbench or something that you can scrap things at as an along the way. Ooh, what's that red arrow? Oh, that presumably means we will have to activate the thrall in order to. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, I triggered it. Darn it. I'm not quiet enough for.
Here we go again. That was almost fun.
Ooh, nice. Oh, action points. Okay, let's move here. Okay, this gives us there and whack. Not exactly extended sounds of brutal pipe murder, but also, given are these actually the? I know it says that they are zombie type things, but does that mean they're actually undead, or that they're actually just possessed? Because the two are remarkably different states.
Guess now's a good time to rest up a bit.
What was the point of that?
Let's see.
Ooh, a heavy pipe. What's a heavy pipe do? Deals 27 damage. So it's up by 2. So it's basically the frying pan now. But that is still better than the pipe we have got. Oh, I keep hitting the wrong thing. So bye pipe, and welcome extended sounds of heavy pipe murder. Items can be found with several different qualities, even with mystical powers. Explore the ship to collect the ones you need. Ooh. I wonder, can I use my thing here? Let's see if I find anything bonus.
Let's see.
Ooh.
There it is.
Did that actually find me anything different? Or just found me some extra scraps? It just found me some extra scraps. Okay. Cool. Okay. Ah, okay. So we can jump on the thralls if we come in this way, yeah? Obviously no exit out there. Bathroom. My doors at the moment out are... Oh, I've got that one on the other side of the lounge. Which, oh, I think red means that it's locked, didn't it? Is that because I need, like, the key card? Okay. So, the only other door I have is this one, which means I have to go through here. Okay. Okay, time to take on 2 thralls. Thralls, not thralls. Bang.
Come on. I ain't got all day.
Okay, can I get there in 2? No. So, how much move has he got? 3. Actually, I don't mind if he comes forward, but let's shoot him over. And then move the pipe. Move here. And my turn.
Son of a...
And then let's brutal
What
strike
a
murder
mess.
you. And move here. Okay. Oh, darn it! I keep mistaking the then come in a front ahead of me like that.
Sorry, punk.
There we go. I just have to be really careful about the usages on my life because I don't want to lose a level 3 life jacket.
That's better.
I'll use it if I can't take it. At least it gives you that option, I guess. Oh, what happened?
You've picked the wrong enemy, pal.
Ah, Bill. Right, okay. So we've got Thrall and an enraged Thrall. Let's move forward. Alright, let's just move off full range because we can shoot.
Oh!
Ooh, actually. No, it would take everything, so let's just shoot him. What do you mean not enough action points? Oh, you can only shoot in straight lines? That's a pain. Fine. Oh, I need to bother, really, should I?
Thank God! It's you!
Bill, you're bleeding.
He grimaces. He didn't leave a reminder.
I know, but never mind that. Listen closely. I've found something peculiar. A book. It opened a door in my mind when I touched it. There's no other way to put it. I'm convinced it holds the key to understanding this nightmare.
Really?
While I was in the thrall of this book, one of these abominations overwhelmed me. It took the tome and absconded towards the aft deck. You must get it back.
But your wound.
I'll be fine. But without that book, we're all lost here.
Why are you so
Please,
fixated?
I'll beg if I must.
I'll go have a look. Don't move.
Yeah, it's a lightener. Must be. Bill closes his
Good.
eyes, relieving some tension.
Good.
Hey, the deck key card. Cool. Okay. What lurks aft? Something has spooked Bill, but he didn't get a good look at it. Best to proceed with caution. Ah. Ooh, a small med kit. Replenishes 45. Fine, I will drop this. That. And hope that I don't regret it. He's going to kill it before I get there. Yeah.
They had no chance.
Let's see. Okay, at least we've got some scraps. So where do I need to go? So I now have the key to this door. Okay. Well, let's try and be as direct as I can about it. Because what we'll do is we'll try and find this, and then I'll take another break. Oh, camera doesn't move with the hero. That's a bit of a...
Come on. I ain't
Ah!
got all day.
What the hell is a meaty spawner? Ugh. New objective, recover the book. This is the creature that Bill was talking about. It. Dispatch it and recover the book. Okay, this is going to be a bit tough. Camera, why will you not move? Don't know anything about it. Cool. I only have 4 bullets left. Right. So there's 1, 2, 3. 1 is smack. Let's move there. End my turn. Oh, okay. I was hoping you wouldn't be able to hit me on that turn. So 1, 2. I think this is going to be pretty close.
Oh, a wise guy, eh?
Please don't spit out more. I know you've got spawner in your name.
That's how it goes.
Okay, right. Time to go shooty shoot. 1, 2. Half.
A new thing trying to kill me. Cute.
Ew. Oh no. What's this? Bone spike. Razor sharp and seemingly designed to shred flesh. Oh, but at least it took damage from doing so. Okay, well, what we can do is whack it.
Just a scratch.
Oh, we had a counterattack. No, come on.
Nothing personal.
Just a sucker punch. Objective complete. Recover the book. A strange book vibrating with unholy energy. Kitab Ahur. Ahur? Sure. Bill will want to know our treasure is secure. Cool. Well, we've still got a thrall to get rid of. So let's shoot you. Yeah, and we've got a punch still. I wonder if we can upgrade our fists. Surely we can go punchy punch some more. Punch and punch.
That's the last of them.
Let's find out what's
Let's
left.
see.
Let's
That's better.
That, yeah. Ooh, a sleek pocket pistol. What do you do? Noise. Oh, hang on. Let's compare it to our existing gun. So, damage is 40, which is the same. Range for critical hit. So, uncommon range, but it's exactly the same as our upgraded pocket pistol. I mean, given that we've only got 1 shot left on our pocket pistol, I'm inclined to take it, but maybe we did waste a little bit. But I wonder if that's all part of the thing, because like you're going to end up wasting things as you go through this. Upgrade those fists to meatloaves. Ooh. Actually, is there anything else on deck before we... No, spin. Spin, spin, spin. No, nothing on stage. Why go through both of them? Arg. Fine,
That's better.
Use it. Jeez, Fargo, you're not exactly the sharpest tool in the toolbox, are you? Oops. Let's go and talk to Bill.
Oh, you're safe. Good. And the book.
I have it.
Bill Smiley's fleeting, contorted by pain. He sucks air through his teeth.
It is time, I think, to join you in your stronghold. You go on ahead. I shall follow as I'm able.
With that good deed done, the foghorn remains the clearest path back to the lobby. Sure. That means going through the casino, doesn't it? We'll go through here. Ooh, Mel.
Check this out. I came up with a nasty surprise for these creeps.
Hello,
A
Mel.
little trap you can set wherever you want. Get me a few scraps and a trigger, and I'll make you one.
Just give me one now. I'm on it. You're a genius. Hey, if you reorient that element. I don't think questioning her ability is probably going to be... Anyway, we're a detective. What do we know about engineering?
You're a genius. We could really use your help in the lobby.
I appreciate you saying that. And I'll think about it.
All right. In the meantime, I'll get those parts.
Awesome. Getting the triggers is tricky. You gotta pull them out of them blobs some of the creatures dropped. This crowbar will make short work of it.
Destroy traps. Can disable traps on the floor. Ready to bash some head crabs. Okay, I've just seen the categories. Sleek pocket pistol has uncommon range. Okay, so it's a ranged weapon. Mel's crowbar is a rare blunt. A blunt. Yes. Nice. Well, what damage does it do? Let's see. Let's compare it to the actual crowbar. And actually, it's got 15 more damage on the crowbar, which is really nice, but less durability. I still think it's probably a good replacement for it. Although, if I take it, trigger warning. Mel says he should be able to extract a trigger from those piles of goo. Good luck with that. Well, what I wonder is, oh, there's a wall there. Dissect 0 of 1. Dissect 1 corrupted growth and gather 30 scraps. I wonder. Let me drop that there. Let me pick that up and go and use the lead pipe on this thing. Because I might as well get durability out of it. I keep forgetting that. How much? Oh, okay. Sure. Oh crap, my life vest is almost down. Right, let's go and drop this again. that. And let's go back here. Oh, now the camera follows. That would have been nice earlier. Turns out the ship isn't actually spooky. Well, yeah, like we've got hints that this is like a cosmic horror thing, but it doesn't actually seem very scary. I mean, not that I was expecting it to be, but well, okay, nothing. Is that what it was supposed to do? Or are there more of those things? Oh, hang on. Is that something that I can... Aha. Corrupted trap. Trigger warning. Got it. Now back to Mel. Okay, I'm not sure that's what... Oh, well, never mind. Okay, so... Ah! Mouse, please. Okay, cool. Come on. Right. Oh, okay, and those things... I wonder if I can... Oh, what the hell? It's not what I wanted to do.
I can't do that.
What gear? Oh, right. Broken items can't be used in action, but you may be able to find help on the... Okay, fine. At least it doesn't disintegrate. That's what I was a bit worried about. But at least we know that now. So, you know, learning. Being a blunt, I doubt it can dissect. Yeah. At least not in the physical sense. Let's talk to Mel.
Any luck finding that trigger?
Yep.
That's great. Give me a sec here.
Mel secures the trigger and hands over the trap.
All yours.
And of course we don't have a way of using it. Let's close this. Use
That's better.
and take the bear trap. So take all. Okay. Right, now we need to just find the I mean, it's probably at the front of the thing, and I've got no... I can't really take any fight damage. Let's see what we've got in the lobby. It's a level 1. Okay, no. As nice as it is, let's head back to the lobby. Mel wife, yes. Foghorn grants sweet release from the pressure behind your eyes. Oblivion greets you in a wrath. Oh, hey, Alex.
Those beds
No, we're
look
not sunk
lovely.
yet. We didn't find any food, though. That's disappointing. Oh, Bill was wounded, so I think I need to give it to him.
Oh, delicious, all things considered.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
Oh, I'm gonna have... Oh, no. So, this is where we've got the... Can't believe I handle a stream without periodically drenched by rain. What do you think... What kind of living arrangement do you think we've got? Okay. New objective, Old Blood. Bill has joined us in the lobby. We should decide what our next steps are going to be. Well, we're going to decide that after we take a quick break. Get up, stretch your limbs, however many of them you have, and grab a drink, get some snacks, and we'll be back for we'll be back for the final hour or so of Dread Nautical. Yeah, you do have a really good habit of turning up at a break. I'll see you all back here very shortly. See you in a mo, folks. Welcome back, folks. I see Alex is dispensing the company lore for the new folks amongst you. Yes, for many years, the company was run on, let's just say, prone to overheating. Now it's fine. Now you've got an all-singing, all-dancing, multicoloured extravaganza of an editing machine. I say, if I had a laptop with a broken fan for the first year of summer, first year of college, funny to have in the set. Oh dear. Blame Martin, rainbows everywhere. I'm not entirely sure if Martin is to blame for that. Pokemon Panic laptop was not a lap-friendly laptop at all. I've never had a lap-friendly laptop. All of my laptops have never been comfortable to actually have on my lap. Alex, I was not consulted on the level of rainbows. I feel you didn't need to be. I'm probably going to save up and get a rainbow, like a proper light-up keyboard like Mike has. I do want a fancy. If I'm going to have a mechanical keyboard, I might as well have a fancy, colourful one. I have a fancy, colourful mouse to a certain extent. But on with the game. Let's see how far we can get. Let's see if we can actually die. And what happens when that happens. Resume. Cool. So, let's talk to Jeb. Jed,
Morning.
not Jeb.
Rough night, huh? Phew, I fell asleep on the crafting
That's
station.
dangerous.
We have a new recruit.
Welcome to paradise, friend. Welcome to hell, actually. With another survivor in our corner, it'll be easier to gather resources and gear. We ought to keep exploring, gathering, and upgrading our little nest here. The stronger we get, the deeper we can go down this here rabbit hole.
Okay.
Maybe we'll find a better way to get a message out than that foghorn.
Okay. What does Bill have to say?
You have a good, secure position here. Now that we're safe, there's something I feel compelled to share.
Oh, really?
What is it, Bill?
You're a tentacle
I've
monster.
always been the sort to take everything at face value. But here, wherever we are, nothing is as it seems. One moment you perceive what's before you. These creatures and the threat they pose, for example. But the next moment, you might see a family member you thought long dead. Not just that, you're certain you're holding a conversation with them. What I'm saying is, keep your wits about you. If you see others out there, it may be necessary to indulge their delusions. Persuade them to join us. We could use the help, and they could use the sanity check. When you head back out there, take me with you. Oh, there's still some fight left in these old bones. Oh, and by the way, using the recovered book, we can build a new station here.
Bill hands over a few scraps he brought with him. Use them for maintenance before heading back out. Continuous development. Build the occult training station. Really? Really. Occult training is usually a bad idea under these circumstances. Use the extra scraps received from Bill to build the occult training station. We're in that kind of game, okay? Right, fine. The protagonists aren't genre savvy. But also, I'm dubious on the game writing there. So I'm getting the feeling that the game writers or the narrative writers were either drawing very heavily from, without appropriate analysis of the source material of H.P. Lovecraft, or were told to be more Lovecraftian with all that entails. We don't write about things like that this way. Like, I've been struggling, like, I do not want to use the term Lovecraftian in relation to anything cosmic horror unless we are now using it to mean it in the somewhat disparaging way, as in cosmic horror with a bunch of the tropes that Lovecraft was responsible for writing. We've moved beyond that. You can write cosmic horror that does not follow that tropes. We all know that. Anyway, let's build the occult training
I wonder if I have
station.
enough scraps left over to upgrade my gear.
Now you can augment survivors to improve their chances out there as they accompany you. What do you mean by augment survivors? Taking it easy. Take heed of Bill's advice. Be careful what you say to other survivors. Continue building your strength and work towards understanding what has happened aboard the Hope. I wonder if I have enough scraps left over to upgrade my gear. Well, let's see what this is. So, occult training. Oh, this is what runes are used for. Ah, ha 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 ha. Oh, inventory upgrade. Or ability upgrade. Increases the rarity bonus and gives us an extra use of the ability. Although I think I probably need to upgrade my inventory before I do that. We can increase our range, our defense, our melee, or our health. Okay, so there are upgrade things. Oh, Bill has AP has inventory 4. What is his ability? Strikes at the weak point of an enemy, dealing 25 damage. Bonus damage, which is based on target's missing health. Wow, he is really a combat monkey. So I'm gonna, like, I need inventory upgrades, so 50 for that. Let's give Bill an inventory upgrade as well. And then let us... what ability is going to be better? Well, let's upgrade my defense. Oh, I can't use anymore. Okay. Right, okay. It's 100 to upgrade. Okay, right. I want to upgrade my my other things. So we've got a reasonable. I mean, I don't say crafting element, but yeah, right. Well, I definitely need to repair my life jacket. So let's give it a full upgrade. Bill's pipe. Ooh, what's this? Oh, because these are new things I've picked up since then. Okay. So Mel's crowbar we can upgrade. To give it extra durability and damage. And the sleek pocket pistol, we can increase its durability. Well, that's only going to take 20, so let's do that. Yeah. Let's actually give it another upgrade. And then let's see what Bill's pipe. We can upgrade it for 20, which I think is a good plan. Yeah. And then I think we are good. We're really going to need to find food, and especially if... oh, how many scraps do we need to upgrade? We need 100 to upgrade this thing if we want Mel to come on board as well.
I think old Bill might be a smidge shell-shocked. That or dementia setting in. He just repeated the same damn thing to me 3 times. Some nonsense about his mom.
Game. That's dementia. That's insanity. That's delirium. That's delusional. Why? Why must you insist on reminding us that this is a horror game? In such a way as to, you know... Oh, is there a... Let's give that to Bill, if we can. Can we give it to Bill? Can't give it to Bill. Sure, we'll take it. I wonder if we can scrap it. Oh no, we weren't given the opportunity to be able to scrap it. Oh, because we're hungry, we've also got less health and less action points this day. Ooh, that's going to be interesting. Okay. Well, let's head to level 4 and see what we go. Oh, hey Nico. Sorry, I didn't say hi to you. In this essay, I shall prove pipe. Yeah, brutal peer review. Okay, let's see what deck 4 on day 5 has to offer. New objective, intentional short circuit. The desire to sound the foghorn is overwhelming. Succumb to this need. Discover what is in store. Okay, sound the horn. Oh, do we not have Bill? What happened to Bill? Propane tank. Propane tank. Common fire. Aim, throw, boom. Flammable. Inflicts burn damage for multiple turns. Is very loud. Thank you very much, Charcoal, for giving a gift sub to Alex. Did we not take Bill? Roller? high roller? No, there's no casino. Why have we got them pulsating flesh pockets fuel this lumbering spike-filled monstrosity with their acrid bile. It's extra vigorous. Can charge and strike in one fell swoop. Why have we got a blue and a red one? Okay. Well, I'm going to put that down there. And I am going to back away. Oh, I put a second one down. Darn it. They move very slowly.
Just a scratch.
That's not just a scratch. What's if I can punch it? And punch it. Back one. I don't think I'm surviving this day, to be quite honest. I might be. Oh, great.
Son of a...
Yeah. This is not going so well.
That's how it goes.
Well, maybe.
Let's see.
Let's use. I hope we get bandage packs on a fairly regular basis.
Jed.
Yeah, okay, sure. I'm feeling I should have had a
Come
second
on.
person here.
I ain't got all day.
So,
Is that my blood or yours?
okay. Oh, the 3 action points is also really hurting us. That's why.
Oh, a wise guy, eh?
Yeah. Oh, I'm stunned as well. No. I can't take any action. So why give me the option of doing anything? Surely it should just advance. Game, that was bad design. And I'm stunned again. Oh, am I going to be stun locked here? I'm stun locked, aren't I? Oh, okay. Good. I hope one of you gives me health.
Sorry, punk.
Oh. No, okay. Oh no. Didn't even get past the second room. Well, at least we wanted to find out what happens when we died. So we have become died. Yes, indeed. Yeah, so we get another attempt. Okay, but if this just sets us back without actually taking us back to the main Okay, this does actually take us back to our hideout. Cool, okay. Cool.
Don't want my weapon to break when I need it most. Better repair it.
Sure. We need food and we need... But everything should be at max. Yeah, okay. Right, let's see if we can actually take Bill with us this time. Will this actually bring him with us? Dead, but we got better. Okay. No, what? Bill is not with us. How do we... Huh. Am I missing something? Was there some way that we had to, like... Unable to equip Bill? Yeah, I was wondering why there was an exclamation mark. I think you need to select him or, like, place his icon from the right side. Oh! Oh, you have to drag. See, that's where that... The tutorial on this has not been the best. It's really good in places and really bad in others. No, I think that's a really good guess, Lux Evacuate, given the way that other parts of this user interface works. So presumably we're going to die really quickly, and we'll see what we can get out of it. Ooh, who is this? Scrum. Beg pardon. Scrum allows him to see. Second sight allows him to see the ship's layout, no matter how twisted it might be. Interesting.
I do not understand it.
Oh, he's a captain.
It never failed before. Now my charges are dead? Probably. I don't even know that.
Your transcription game is really bad. Charges, not chargers. A charger is either a plate or a horse. You're talking about charges as in your wards or your staff. Yeah, that is quite an accent. Let's see.
You couldn't have prevented this.
You don't understand.
Oh, darn.
I have a sense for these things. Always have. But I couldn't have seen this coming. I just don't feel like myself. If need be, I'm going down with the ship.
What version of Scottish is that? Sorry. What version of Scottish is that supposed to be? Ooh, a seasoned pan. Is that better than this? No. I'll keep that. Oh, actually, it might be better. It might be better from the sense of for scrap purposes. I wonder if there is a way that we'll be able to actually. I wish there was a way that you didn't necessarily have to like complete the level in order to be able. Oops. It's going to take forever to get here. Oh, Scrum will help us. Cool.
mess.
Ooh, that's quite nice. Oh. Where are you going, Scrum? I hate that you have to actually be in line to shoot something. Pan. Punch you. I think I just want a straight line to the I didn't kill them.
They had no chance.
Your optimism is staggering, Fargo. Let's just try and get to the front of the ship. Although I suspect I have to get through that locked door, which is going to be annoying. I don't have any medicine either. Actually, let's use my ability. Let's see if I can find some healing.
Wait a minute. Here we go.
Aha! Please be healing, please be healing, please be healing, please be healing, please be healing. What's a paddle? Oh. Common blunt. Any thralls death stand in your way? That's a paddling. Oh, it's got knockback as well. Interesting. I'm going to replace these bear traps because these bear traps are not very good. I'm sure there's probably more tactical advantage to them. But I'm not seeing it. Or at least not at the moment. I wish, maybe if I'd been able to get staring at the paddle. That's a paddling. I do not have any capacity for American accents. That level 1, yeah, okay. Okay, so we head back. Let's see if we can scrap some of this stuff. Yeah, I didn't do so well on the guy. Oh, we're just shy of being able to get another bed. Well, let's feed.
At least I don't starve today.
Yeah,
Thank you.
still not having much luck finding tome pages. Okay, new objective. Talk to Jed. He might have some good advice for you. Well,
We need to up our game. You know, I bet you old Captain Scrum had some useful loot stashed on the bridge. Let him rummage around in there. Maybe he'll find us something good. Hey, one more thing. Here's some scraps so you can build a medical station to prep for whatever madness awaits you on Deck 5.
whatever madness awaits us on Deck 5. Gee. You're not exactly being subtle here, game, are you? Okay, take care, Lerez. And welcome back, Etchimer. Okay, fine. Let's take the scraps. Why didn't you tell me about that before we ventured down to Deck 4? Deck 5, even. Fine. Now you're able to craft various supplies at this station. Cool. Explore the ship further. What can we build? Bandage pack. Requires 25 scrap. Sure. A yoga mat for 25% stress relief, but currently there are no panicking survivors. Well, that's good to know. Ooh, shiny. Can we up? Oh, okay, we need to up the bench in order to do that. So let's go and scrap some things. Could probably do with being able to upgrade our thing. So we're looking at the sort of thing where you're going to have to repeat certain levels, particularly like early levels, in order to gain the resources you need in order to be able to carry on further. So this is what we talked about previously in the notion of roguelikes is for incremental advantage. So let's recycle the paddle. Let's recycle the seasoned pan. Which gives us 226. Let's close this down. Let's up the bed level so that in case we do find
A little better than before, I'd say.
another survivor, we've got a spare bed. How much is it to upgrade this? It's 100 for that station. I think we can do better by upgrading our items. So the pistol. Oh, I need to upgrade the crafting station, don't I? Oh yeah, because I've got a maximum of level 3 on this. So, well, I guess let's upgrade this.
That's some progress.
And I don't think we've actually got enough to be able... Wow! The next slot is 200. Jeez, okay. Sure. Let's up your ability. And let's up your defense. I'm just going a bit random here, just by kind of like what I vaguely want to see, but we may have been overtaxing our resources when we should have been saving them. Right, let's see if we can do one more run. Yes, Lux Evacuo, you are right. That's how you do this. You had to drag them into the spot, which again should have been intuitive, possibly from the way that a lot of these mechanics are working, but it didn't tell you. Just because it works for your item doesn't necessarily mean that that's the way it's going to work in all situations. Anyway, right. Hopefully now with Bill by our side, we can actually start to get through some places. Someone in your team is empty-handed. No. Oh, you have to. And you have to give them the thing. So what we can do is we can give him armor if we find another. Okay, let's see what he has to say.
There's an itch at the nape of my neck when I consider taking the elevator to Deck 5. Something is waiting up there.
To be honest, I'm inclined to do another run at you know what? Since this is going to be the last day we play out actually on stream, I'm going to take a run at Deck 5. And what do you mean? What? You've got to do it each time. That's not great, game. Let's take a run at deck 5 and just see how badly this goes. Item exchange. You can pass items between survivors in the party by standing next to each other and clicking the item exchange button next to the survivor's elbow. Good. New objective. A rolling thunder. There's an awful racket coming from somewhere on this deck. Put an end to it. You'd assume Bill's pipe came along with them already. Exactly! Right. Scraps. So we stand next to somebody and... Where's the transfer item? Ooh, what's he got? Tactician. Party members regain 1 AP when Bill kills an enemy. That's not bad at all. And precise strike. Cool. Ah, right, that's the item exchange. Okay. Drag and drop or double click, trade between items. Okay, cool. Again, not intuitive. Uh-oh. What's that door? Your party can move as a group when not in combat or tactical mode. If you want to control survivors separately, click the follow icon next to your survivor's health bar. Okay. If you want to control them separately. Interesting. Why are we in the kitchen and there's no food? Oh, is there food over there? Sorry. Food? Yay! Food. And a tome page. Nice. Now we decipher... the first great challenge. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ew. Spitting is very rude. Let's shoot you. So I have to get right in front of you in order to be able to... No. Fine, let's move here. What's his fists? Oh, he's still 8. Oh no, that's a rope. Oh, come on. Oh, Scrum! Hey! Let's rotate so I can see this better. So, let's have you here. Let's brutally pipe you. And let's make you... Oh, right, okay. Got it. Well, let's just... let's pipe you. Cool. Take all of that. Okay, cool. Well, let's go and talk to Scrum. Ah, okay. Take care, Shy Magpie. Oh.
I had a portentous dream last night. I could see the ship as though I were high above it. It kept shifting and changing as I watched. Now each time I close my eyes, I see it.
You have a gift. You had a dream. Big deal. Are you alright? You're a dreamer. Whatever. Have you found any scraps? Jeez.
You have a gift.
Let's butter him up.
I don't know if I call it a gift. More like a curse. But if it'll help us, navigate this nightmare. I will bear it.
Sure. What is making that noise? Oh, that is the tiniest dance floor. And obviously there's not going to be any equipment now. Oh, let's use mine. Let's try and search the room for something. Aha. Take that all. We can probably scrap it. Roller and a roller. God, that roller is going to hit me next turn, isn't it? Let's move there. Actually, let's move in there. Let's fire at this. And then sidestep? Yeah. Just so it doesn't get direct charge on us.
And you hold for this.
Well, you could have said that before you decided to come along with us, sir. Yeah, 50 backstab damage.
Still some fight left in these old bones.
Ooh. Let's move you out there. See what you got. None of action points. Okay. Right, let's see how much further we can get on this. Let's move here. Let's move you out of the way. See if we can move him there. Yeah.
You scoundrel!
Let's shoot him. I like the fact that you don't have to use everybody's AP in order.
Lay me down!
You can mix and match. That's actually a really nice touch, I think. So let's grab this stuff. Loot. Kind of gonna need healing, I think. Ooh. Oh. What? Oh, darn it, I missed that. Door is blocked. Okay, so where are we? So there's a door here that is blocked. We've got the long hallway. Oh, there was a door at the other end of the hallway. Okay, cool. Let's go here. Because obviously it's probably towards the front of the ship, isn't it? Or no, I mean it's behind that door, but we don't know how to get there. Ooh, what's that? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, we're now in combat. So let's
Here we
shoot
go
her.
again.
Shoot her. This is probably going to use all my enemies. Yeah, another dining room. The ship designers really didn't want folks wanting. Although we don't know what the actual crew complement is, or sorry, the passenger complement is. This could be pretty damaging for us, especially if they're going to get a load of charge actions. Take one out at least.
Just a scratch.
Yeah. 'Tis but a flesh wound.
Sorry, punk.
And then blast you? Yeah. Okay. Take 2 and then whack.
For Juniper!
Who's Juniper?
Just like the old days.
I mean, a 75 damage critical is not bad at all. But we're really going to need some health items here. Essence of Dread. Only rogues would apply them to themselves. Its effects will change with every application. Well, that doesn't bode ill. Bill, you've got some space. Just take that. Actually, let's give you one of the bottles. That there. Actually, let's keep them partially broken because that's resume, close. Ah! Oh! Essence of Dread is just bottled anxiety. Left gender all dread. Nice one, Prof Cryptid. I do wonder if this soundtrack is out there somewhere. I do really like the soundtrack. The atmosphericness, like I have no issue with like the environmental art and things like that. The aesthetics are really good. Rolling Thunder, here is the source of the commotion. Put it to rest. So we've got a spitter, 2 rollers, and a gargantuan roller. And not a lot of ammo. Oh, jeez. I wonder if it's going to be a ducking and diving kind of thing. Well, I'm going to have to use the this on. I'm going to have to get in front of it. That's annoying. Kind of wasting time on movement here, which is annoying. So let's smash. This is going to hurt if I stand right in front of it, isn't it? Yeah. I'm gonna get sandwich.
No respect for your elders.
Yeah. That was bad tactics.
Be back. Somehow.
That was really bad tactics, Anel. Oh well, I was not expecting to survive this. I was not expecting to survive this day. So, what we're going to do is we're going to save this here. Sure. Let's save this. Yeah. Exit the game. Okay, so what have we learned from that? Not a bad game. So I've read. So whilst I hadn't had any direct experience of it, I had read some reviews of the game, and a lot of it was a lot of the reviews were praising the praising the art, praising the aesthetics, praising the soundtrack, praising that like talking about some of the good things that it does in terms of it's a really interesting premise. Obviously, mysterious happenings on a boat is not anything new. And what's that game on? Darn it. There've been a bunch of horror games that are set on boats. Many of which are actually much more set in the horror genre. Though this is the first one that I've seen that is decidedly supernatural in its thing. So it's bringing the cosmic horror to the being trapped on a boat game rather. I think we have seen that it has deficiencies in its writing, and that there are. I don't know if the Layers of Fear sequel was on a boat actually. Nautical. Nautical is this year. Yeah, Nautical was released earlier this year. There goes my headphones. It was either very late last year or earlier this year, I think. Yeah. So this is not an old game. This is brand new, effectively. September 2019. Yeah. Is it really? Wow, it's been on my list for a very long time then. I felt it was newer than that. Okay. But yeah. So this is not an old game then. This is not right. This is not an old game. The writing is decidedly questionable. The writing team, I think, are very much fans of H.P. Lovecraft and haven't taken the time to properly analyze some of the more ableistic tropes that come with that style of writing. I've enjoyed watching you play this, but one I would never stick with on my own very long for my. I think it's light enough that I am willing to play it again or to carry on. It feels like a game to pick up, play a couple of runs of, and put down again and not worry about it. Almost like it's a little bit of tactical stress relief, which actually coming from me is saying something for the game. Where I wouldn't normally for a roguelike. These kind of multiple run kind of games, as I've said before, are not usually my wheelhouse, are not usually the sort of things I do. But this one is slow paced enough that I actually feel that I can get to grips with it. If we look at it from the perspective of the introductory experience and the tutorial, I think we've got a mixed bag, as we have said, with the game as a whole. The tutorial was very good in places and telling you what the basics are and showing you how this works, and then completely failing to tell you this is how you make your party. This is how you do X. This is how you do Y. And explaining those bits and pieces, like leaving you to figure out what some of the icons mean without telling you this is where you find help and things like that. So there's a lot left to, if you're going to do a hand-holding tutorial, make sure you are holding people's hands all the way through it and you don't just drop it when it's convenient. Yeah, I'm not certain about the plot points that they are going to hit. Pokemon Pancakes, I think you are very right there. Charcoal, yes, there needed to be more plot points early on to hook us. If we are going to carry on and look at this as a mystery, it's very slow burn, and I don't think we've been given enough hooks to warrant carrying on investigating carrying on that investigation without the direct points that we are being given. I think we can say that this is a game that had promise, but has failed to deliver in a lot of places. As I said, I am willing to give it a certain amount of. I will probably carry on playing it for a little bit longer and see where we get to. But if in the next level or two we don't really get to grips with it much, in terms of how it develops, I think it might be one to just give up on, which feels a bit of a shame because there's a fair bit to, as I say, appreciate aesthetically, if not in the gameplay. As I say, so a mixed bag all round. I'm not totally down on it, but I'm not totally up for it either. I think it is a mediocre game that will hold interest for a little bit, and I kind of wish it. I hope it has a better story than it is necessarily purporting to be. But yeah, lots of very good comments from you all in the chat, and yeah, helping build this analysis as well. I do wonder what the other characters would have played out all that different. Apparently, the different characters have their own strengths, which means that the gameplay decisions that you make are going to be different. But there is also a sameness to the levels that I can't get over. Prof Cryptid seems like a talented team who couldn't quite execute. Yeah, I will agree with that, and that unfortunately is the downfall for a lot of games. Where you've got a really nice idea but just not able to capitalize on it or do it the justice that it deserves. And I think if you look at the various like Metacritic scores and such, they're reflected in that. Sharkle, the most important question: did you enjoy playing it? Yes and no. No, in the tropes and the writing are very distracting. And my worry is that there isn't a depth of plot and storyline that I would be hoping for. Yes, in the sense that it feels lightweight enough for a roguelike for me to play. And that probably is almost damning with faint praise. Because of the style of gameplay and the style of games that I usually play. But I think it's it is very much one of those kind of like the game will either appeal or it doesn't. And I'm glad that I have showcased this for you so that you can make that decision, because it's a great, like, there is so much promise in a game like like, with a name like Nautical. Like, that is a brilliant name. Like, I'm like full credit there. Brilliant. Well, I love being mean, and these devs need to get good. Yeah, I am probably being more generous than the game deserves, but for a first run through, I'm willing to give it that. All the good reviews I found called it an XCOM clone. Yeah, yeah, entirely fair. With XCOM actually having more detailed gameplay because you can do more things. There was a question about Caitlin Tactician, as someone who plays games exclusive for story and lore, I feel this doesn't really hit the right notes for me. Fair. It's taking a lot of work to get to the story and the lore. Pokemon Pancakes, do you think the limited slots added to the game in any way other than difficulty? Was it unnecessary or not? I think that the developers felt that the limited item slots were a difficulty balancing mechanic. I don't necessarily believe that that was the right decision for the normal difficulty level. Because as you saw, we were only on level 4, or like this was only level 5, and already we were getting to the point where we were being tactically deficient on runs, like on a first or second run. And you'd want on your base or your easiest difficulty level for you to be able to get through a decent chunk before you have to start grinding. Higher difficulty levels, you can expect a certain amount of early level grinding in order to generate the resources that you need. So what I'm thinking is that even in order to get past level 5, we probably need to grind decks 3 and 4 for for a bit in order to generate the resources we need, even if they are very simple, straightforward runs. It would also potentially give us the chance to get more info out of Mel and the captain in order for them to join our ship. The downside of that is that it might make, like, that grinding may potentially make it almost too easy or too trivial to get, say, through decks 5 through 8 once you have got the gist of them. Limited slots is very old school. It is, and that doesn't necessarily make it a bad thing, but I think it doesn't quite work to hit the same notes for what is wanted here, because you saw the quality and the degree of items. The only reason we actually want extra slots here is so that we can have spare items to scrap, and making that decision in order to force you to do the runs or to do the early level grinding is a bit of a mistake for, say, the normal difficulty level. So I think we'd enjoy watching you play anything as Pong as long as you're having fun with it. So yeah, I don't think that this is a game that would hold my interest for a long time. I'm not even sure it's a game that would hold my interest all the way through to the end, especially if I have to do a lot of level grinding. So sometimes they make you strategize more but sometimes it feels so throwaway and a lazy way to make the game harder. Yeah, there was a lot of stuff that we just couldn't pick up, and that felt wasteful. Especially if we're going into an immersive level. You are playing a survival horror. You are playing a survival game where resource acquisition is the name of the game. The fact that you have to leave anything behind is a problem. The fact that the bandages don't stack is super annoying. There are lots of little decisions here that in aggregate work up. And it may sound that I'm like prevaricating around, but I am trying to give it a fair. I'm trying to give it a fair thing. Like even when we play Cultist Simulator, we tried to give it a fair whack, and I think that there are good points. I also think that there are a lot of negatives. So it is. I wouldn't necessarily recommend this game. At least not its current incarnation, and I would hope that they might patch it or do something about it. I think this game is brought up from an arcade app. Oh, that would explain a lot, actually. If this is an arcade port. Even so, I can't see how you would want to grind in that fashion. You can't, because you can't grind on arcade in the same way that you would be expected to grind in an RPG or a roguelike. So yeah, if it is a port, it feels like some questionable decisions have been made in order to generate more gameplay where there wouldn't have been prior to this. Yeah, that might also explain some of the writing, but that may also just be giving too fair a hand to that side. Because one of the things that I would expect in a port is that you would polish up and revisit your writing on that basis. Especially if it is an older game. Anyway, right, I've probably talked way too much about that. I hope you found that interesting, if nothing else. I certainly found it interesting in order to be. It certainly had a lot of points for us to talk about, and a lot of points to examine. So, before I wrap up, thank you very much for being with me this evening. I've had a great time, and I am very much looking forward to seeing what else that this computer can do, and as I say, revisiting some of the things that the lack of capacity and Twitch issues in previous... Oh, sorry, there's something up with my eye. Had forced me to give up on. In terms of what is coming up... Oh, sorry, I'm feeling... bear with me one moment. So, in terms of what's coming up next, on Saturday is our big Halloween crossover event. Mike will not be with us this Saturday. Instead, the slot is going to be taken by our very own illustrious leader, Alexander J. Newell. He and our COO, Hannah Brankin, will be joined by Alistair Stewart and Marguerite Kenner of EA Podcasts. Alistair Stewart will be known to many of you as playing Peter Lucas in the Magnus Archives. Hannah Brankin may also be familiar as the voice of Rosie, also the voice of Jane Prentice very briefly. And the four of them will be doing a playthrough of Little Hope, a survival horror, well, not survival horror maybe, a horror narrative game. If any of you are familiar with The Man of Medan, that was the first installment of the Dark Pictures anthology. Little Hope, which releases on Friday, is installment 2. Hopefully the characters will be better and less desirous of murder than the characters in Man of Medan, but I have a lot of thoughts about that game. Anyway, hopefully this event will go off without a hitch. It is starting at 2 p.m. GMT on Saturday, and the plan is for them to play the entire game in one sitting. This means that the session is probably going to run long. We are envisaging a finish time of around 8 or 9 p.m, possibly later, depending on how much this story is going. So this is going to be even longer than my Gone Home stream. Obviously, we don't necessarily expect people to stick around for the whole thing, but as I say, this is our big event. How scary is it? The trailer is quite scary, actually. I watched it. You can find the trailer on YouTube. It is 18 rated. There are going to be a whole stack of content warnings, not least for things like immolation, for undead, and other horror tropes of that nature. Thank you very much, Zalia, for posting the trailer. As I say, it is 18 rated. It is NSFW. So do be careful if you are still in an environment where you are not able to watch that. However, will it all go on VOD? Yes, it will. We may have to break it up for the YouTube, but there will be one long VOD that will stick around for 60 days, because that's how much we get as a partner. Aside from that, in other RQ streams, prior to that big stream at 1 o'clock on Saturday, I will be doing the Halloween merch reveal. Those of you who were with Mike for his stream last week, or have been following us on social media, will know, or our patrons will know, that we are launching a new merch store on tpublic.com. And we are kicking this off with 15 unique designs for the Magnus archives related to Smirks 14 plus 1. Some of these designs you'll have already seen. Mike showed off the Stranger on his stream last week. If you go to our social media at the Rusty Quill, you will see a link to a blog from TeePublic, which showcases another couple of designs. I will be showing off all 15 to you on Saturday and setting the store live on air. So tune in at 1 p.m. Saturday for that. Or follow us on social media for various other teasers along the way. And on Sunday, Mike will be here at 2 p.m. GMT for a leisurely Sunday playthrough of Skyrim. More adventures of Gary Catman to round out your weekend. In ancillary streams, tonight, I think Alistair will be doing a stream on the EA podcast channel. So that's twitch.tv/EA podcast. And I think he's nearing the end of his reading stream of A Wizard's Guide to Defensive Baking. And I think he's got some special guests, but Zalia might know more about that than I do. On Friday will be Johnny's usual stream, I believe, at 8 p.m. He's playing through the Resident Evil games. And on Sunday, there is also, I believe, the Sasha Sienna's Jane Austen Book Club, the Meredith Brothers, and a MacGuffin & Co. stream in the evening. Now, next week, I haven't decided what I am going to play yet, but what I am going to do is throw up a poll in the RQO, the Rusty Quill official Discord, and maybe I'll put it up on Twitter as well, for people to choose what the next game I play fully is. I'm looking for another long play after having done West of Loathing, and a couple of other smaller things along the way, because we did a full run through of The Wolf Among Us as well. But I'm going to throw up a poll to see what you would like to see me play on a regular basis. I'm hoping to probably play it like twice a month or so. Options include things like Fallout 4, Baldur's Gate 3, Crusader Kings 3, and we'll play something through to its finale. So yes, Ilya, think CK3 and Baldur's Gate 3 are both on the cards for that. I will throw that poll up in the Discord probably later this week. As I say, Fallout 4 is probably also going to be on that list as well. I just need to finalise what it is. what I've got on my Steam library, well, on my games library. So I'll throw that up in the coming days, and the first session of that will probably be next week. So thank you very much for being with me. I hope you all have a lovely rest of time zone, or wherever in the world you may be. And we will see you back here on Saturday. Take care, everyone. Bye.